I'm not gonna use. You can use them. I'm just making sure we can hear.
Do you guys don't usually use them?
I think it depends. Like my older brother will.
Yeah.
If you want.
No, I'm good.
My older brother does. I don't know. Dumb.
Let you hear other people clear.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I normally don't let people talk, so it is what it is.
You don't let people talk?
No, I talk all the time, dude. It's so bad.
Like, do you talk over people?
Yeah. Yeah. I end other people's stories, so I can.
Even if you truly know the ending?
If I don't know the ending.
Even if you don't know the ending?
Even if I don't know it, I interrupt.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
It's so bad.
That's rude.
Yeah. It's aggressive, yeah. And like, I think the most like viewed clip that we've posted is just me again interrupting other people's story and being like, I didn't know this about our family. And they're like,
Wasn't that your brother?
yeah.
What was that about again?
Apparently my dad's dad owned like a sporting goods store.
Oh,
and I had zero idea.
That's actually sick.
It is really cool. I
That's
wish I
actually
knew.
sick. Wait, who said again? Your what?
My brother, my two brothers, and then my dad, who were there. But
was this before your time?
oh yeah, this was like when he was a kid.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that would have been sick.
Dude,
And then
that is sick.
he sent us something. He sent us something of like or it was a keychain. It was a keychain of like the family business, because they did that, and then they had like some plastics company.
Yeah. Damn.
But yeah.
Damn. So you had like your family was business owners at one point.
Yeah, dude. I'm
What?
just following in the steps. I'm just trying to start a business.
This is it right
This
here.
is my business.
This is it. Making money,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. If only you had like ads on like YouTube or something.
I know.
You post them on YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. I put it. Yeah. The video goes on YouTube, and then it's like on Spotify, Apple. I don't know, some other stupid shit, but
So you pay money
Yeah.
to put this out there?
I sure do.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude.
Like every month? Is it monthly? Like a monthly? That's like a space thing, right? Like you
Probably.
buy space to like
Yeah.
to post it. Yeah.
Yeah. We're constantly in the red, but
We're
always in the red,
Running out
but-
of room.
yeah, we're always in the red.
That's
but
funny.
It
That's
happens.
funny. So what have you been up to? Like,
This and football, man.
dude, how's football?
It's tough. I don't know when this one will come out, but we just lost toughly.
Yeah.
In a very tough way. But it was.
It sounds like it's a mess.
We're a lot better than we thought.
Are you JV coach? Or
Head coach of JV.
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's sick. Nice.
It's cool, but it also like this year hit me of like, because the last 3 years it's been like, I mean, if a kid gets kidnapped, like it's my fault, but at the same time, like it's on that guy's fault. Like it's on him.
Yeah, yeah.
Where now it's me. So like my first year, we had a kid have to get like paramedicked out because he had like a spine thing.
That's terrifying.
And
That must be scary.
Yeah,
dude.
it was
scary.
It was so creepy because it was at I always do this every time I describe this place. It's not the Great Lakes. It's Inner Lakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like the fog started to roll in. It was really late too, so it was like really weird for a JV game.
Yeah.
And then
You just have this kid laying on the
then
field.
he's just like,
he's like 15 or whatever.
Yeah. And it was like, that's tough.
Yeah.
And he was gonna have to go with them. So I was like, oh shit, like now I'm gonna have to be on a bus along with these kids. And then a mom just was like, I'll go with him. Like I'm in the medical field. I'll go make sure because they were gonna give him like, they're gonna give him some like crazy fucking drug.
Oh,
and she was
he
like
in a lot of pain or something, or trying to like immobilize him or something.
Yeah, they were trying to
what?
like put like a painkiller or something to him, and she was like, "What are you talking? No, you're not doing that."
Oh,
but it was
yeah, that's scary.
It's a lot of stress.
When I was in high school, like I would go to the football games, and like that happened one time, and like this kid had like a neck injury, and it was like for a half an hour, like
nothing, like
loaded him in the ambulance, like nothing. It was just silent.
Mm-hmm.
It was just silent.
Yeah,
and everyone was just like kind of
It's so
Not everyone had an uneasy feeling.
It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's such an awkward vibe.
Yeah.
When that happens.
Yeah.
So I'm
It's
like worst fear. And then like I think last week I overheard something on the news of like some kid in Texas died because it was like
high school football in Texas is just like insane.
Yeah.
Insane. It's like what the communities do.
You're in the trenches. Like
yeah.
There's
that's football.
Once you hit middle school, it's like you better gear up because you're about
Yeah.
to get fully throttled out the wall.
Yeah. Dude. It would be cool though.
It would be sweet.
If high school football was like that up here,
it would be
that would
cool,
be sick. Because like I live in a small town, small-ish town, but I drive by the ball fields on my way home from work, and I'm like, that would be really cool if it was just like big enough where like like a couple thousand people from the town.
Down.
Yeah, like people like towns used to do that for like high school basketball games, like back in the 50s and like stuff like that. Like that would be cool if the communities like did that.
Yeah,
but like it's just not really like that around here.
I mean, like I remember my freshman year, like Concord went undefeated, and then we're just like, this is for the town. But like
really, like nobody, like most people didn't know.
Care. Yeah, didn't care.
Yeah, like if you don't have kids going to the school,
who gives a shit?
Why do you care? Yeah.
If I didn't coach and I didn't have any family member, and someone was like, "Yo, your local high school is undefeated going to the title," I'd be like, "Cool." They're like, "But it's for you, like the town."
Yeah. We did it for you.
That's fucking gay, dude. Get out.
You can't say that.
It's like that's so lame, dude.
Yeah.
Leave.
Yeah. We were like D3 or whatever, like a pretty small town. So like
we should be.
We didn't like play great schools, but like we were oddly good at volleyball. Like yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. We would go like 3 out of the 4 years I was in high school, we went to Plymouth State University for like the championships.
I probably would have signed up.
And we won. We won at least one time, and I was there, and it was sick. It was like there was like quite a few people.
Was it just a girls' team?
Yeah.
Why is like volleyball just a like women's thing?
I'm not really sure. But in the there's men's in the Olympics.
But yeah,
and like other stuff. But like above the high school level, I don't know about college.
I've never even seen like like our school just started a volleyball team, and it's a girls' volleyball team. It's like it's fine. Like yeah, you should.
Is your school smaller than my school?
It was pretty small.
How many people did you graduate with? I graduated with 125.
Probably the same ballpark.
Oh.
Yeah, probably.
You're just now getting a volleyball team?
Yeah. I mean, we got our football program in like 2000. You're like 99.
Damn.
We're still like, everyone still says like, oh, you're a pretty new program.
Are you regional? Like, are there multiple towns that go to your school? Yeah.
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 Yeah, but that's part of the drama too. Is like now the towns, like the contract that they're under to go there is starting to come up, and they're like, "Huh, we're gonna explore." You're like, "Oh my god, oh my god, I'm gonna
get new ones."
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. Although, I don't think you can play any sports right now, man.
No.
Wait, what did you do?
No. So, this is last Friday. We're home from work. Me and my girlfriend. We have a 70-pound golden retriever. We like to go to the beach and like go on walks with her, like just to get her energy out. So we go to the beach because after September 15th, it's like all the tourists are gone.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So like you can just like park down there for free and just like, and dogs are allowed. Mm-hmm. In the busy season, dogs aren't allowed. So we stopped going there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It gets jam packed with tons of people. So they go no dogs.
Just avoid
So we're there last Friday, and she's running around. We went for like a pretty far walk. Like the beach is pretty long, and she's running around, and we're both standing next to each other, and she's kind of like doing the zoomies thing where like her ass is just tucked right up underneath her. Yeah. And she's full throttle, gets like 10 feet from me, and tries to like switch directions, like running straight at me. And like tries to go in between us, and she just plowed right into the front of my left knee and hyperextended it. And I was laying on the ground for like 3 minutes in excruciating pain. Like I really thought like
it's just
ACL or meniscus or MCL. You know what I mean? Like shit like that have like people friggin' twist their ankle in football and tear their ACL or whatever. Like it's a lot of times it's a non-contact thing.
Oh yeah.
But she plowed into my knee and it felt like something was really wrong. But after a few minutes, I got up and it was extremely sore for like 2 days, icing it, putting this awesome copper fit knockoff thing that I got at Walgreens.
Shout out Brett Favre.
Yeah.
That great guy.
Oh man, what is going on with Brett Favre? Holy shit.
Ruin his life.
Yeah.
When you think about it, like he already got a pass because he was sending out dick pics like years ago.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
That got swept under so quick.
I have no sense of time when it comes to that thing, but so was that after his career? The dick pic thing?
Was it? I feel he was with like the Jets or something.
So this is like 2011, 12?
This is pretty. It's not like super.
This is before Mark Sanchez arrived in New York.
Yeah.
So this is pre-AFC Championship games. So 2009.
2014.
So he was retired.
It was a Jets hostess too.
What the fuck? He was retired though, right? At this point, 2014. He's no longer in the league.
No, I don't think
he
so.
was, because after the Jets was the Vikings, or was that before? Or they flip flopped?
I don't know. All this says though is also this was in 2014 is when this one says, and it says ex-quarterback admits leaving voicemails but denies nude images.
So nothing ever made it out to the public.
No.
Yeah.
I'd probably take a look. You got to see the gunslinger.
Take a look-see. You
got to see.
You got to see what the most interceptions in NFL history looks like.
That poor guy. I have his jersey in the other room hanging.
Oh, sick.
Probably might want to hide that one. It might be just like
canceled.
It might just be like a number
canceled.
4 thing though, like him and Watson.
Oh my god, I didn't even put that together.
Yeah,
I hate that.
That's a I can't.
I hate that Deshaun Watson thing. I hate it all.
He is so talented, and it's like
he shouldn't. He really shouldn't be playing ever again. That's
ever.
Like, it's predatory.
It's not a good look.
Even if like only half of them are true,
it's still
It's still like there's a pattern. Like you're creepy.
It's
and
one.
It's not
is
good.
like way too much.
Yeah.
But then like Calvin Ridley.
Well, what did Calvin Ridley do?
He got.
I don't remember this.
He was out all last season with an injury.
Oh, is he the better?
Yeah, and he bet for his team.
Is this Arizona?
Falcons.
Okay, the Falcons.
And he bet his team to win the game.
Yeah.
But it was like, bro, it's not even inside.
No.
Like, it's not like your team's like.
Yeah, you can't do that.
But it's like he was also out all year, so it's not like he had like.
Yeah.
Anything to do with it, the outcome.
But it's just really frowned upon.
Yeah, but like he got a bigger suspension than Watson, who like destroyed some people's lives.
Dude, that's not good.
No, that league is.
Good. The NFL is not doing.
Bonkers.
It's not doing well.
Mm-mm.
It's not doing well.
No, I saw something today though. Someone was like, because it was the whole Tua thing with Tua, and they were like, it's such a shame to see like what a shady business this place is, and I don't want to support it. Yeah. But it's like, but I love it.
But it's football.
Yeah, but it's like,
and it's just like, America.
Like, what else do I have?
Yeah.
College. That's like we just said. Like college can be kind of iffy. It's hard to root for it.
It's really not that good.
It's hard to root for it because like even if you were a diehard like LSU fan when they won the champion, there's not one dude on that team anymore.
No.
So it's like, what's the point?
It changes too much from year to year. It does.
Mm-hmm. I used to be in high school. I used to love the Florida Gators.
Oh really?
I thought that shit was so cool.
So this is post Tim Tebow though.
Yeah. He was already, I think, drafted.
Yeah.
Because he was bringing the Steelers to the playoffs against the Steelers.
Oh, the Broncos.
Yeah.
This is the game they won.
Yeah.
In overtime.
Demaryius Thomas. Yeah.
Oh
man,
God.
I remember watching that.
That was
late
great.
At night.
That was so cool.
I lost my mind. I was like, let's fucking go.
That was so cool. But like you knew they were gonna lose next week.
Yeah.
Like the week
New
after
England,
that.
that was
it was over too.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Oh my God.
That guy got a terrible shake though.
Tim?
Yeah. He got sent to the Jets to be their punt protector.
Yeah.
poor guy.
And he was on the Patriots. He was on quite a few teams.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh,
And then he tried
where did
baseball.
He was with Philly. It was like a tight end.
I don't think he really
No, he didn't get a roster.
I don't think he really got any significant playing time after that.
Oh, poor guy.
But yeah, and then
I
he
mean,
tried.
he's like 34. So
Yeah. Then he tried baseball, and that
I was rooting.
never quite made it to the
No.
majors.
No.
They made it a point, like all these shows like made it a point to like talk about it. Oh, the Mets are gonna bring him up. The Mets are gonna bring him up. Just like
I thought he was
for publicity.
Yeah.
And it
it
made it seem like it was actually gonna come true, and then it never did.
I thought he was going to. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy
No,
a
I did
jersey.
too.
I would have bought one.
That would have been sick.
It would have been really cool.
Watch him just light it up. Watch him just light it up.
Everyone's talking about Joe Judge breaking the Yankees record.
Aaron Judge?
Aaron
Joe Judge is the coach in the
Joe Judge is with the Yankees now.
Man, holy shit! I don't know my shit, but that was a slip up.
Yeah, that was tough.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Aaron, that's huge. And we're from New Hampshire, so we like
It's
the
tough.
Red Sox.
Yeah, it's tough.
So it's tough to be invested in some Yankee record or whatever,
Yeah.
but it is important.
It's very cool to see records break.
Yeah, it's extremely important for baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball is not popular for people under the age of whatever. Like they don't have a young audience watching their games.
No, I didn't give a shit about baseball until like the couple times we watched the playoff games at work.
At work, yeah,
And
when
I
we used
was
to work
like,
together.
yeah, you got me fully into it.
Yeah,
I
for
was
people
like,
who don't know, we used to work together
Yeah.
at the dealership that you still work at, actually.
Yeah.
I left there when, like 2018, summer of 2018.
Yeah.
So it's been a while.
Wow.
But yeah.
See, this is what I meant though.
Is that what
such a
got you
shitty-
into baseball though?
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
really?
I
Oh
could.
shit.
I'll watch it now like during the playoffs because I'm like, okay, playoff energy is sick, but
It really is.
yeah.
It is. I don't like I'm going to throw it as hard as I can and you're going to swing and try and hit it out of the ballpark.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically the philosophy.
I like the beauty and like the how do you describe it? Just like the miracles of like some of the games.
Yeah.
But it's like,
just been around for so long and
yeah.
so many like interesting and cool things have happened.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
But they're so long where I'm like,
yeah.
it's hard for me to be devoted to it.
Yeah. Yes, it's hard to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And
Also because like I'm such a football fan, so like
yeah.
you have X number of games and every game it means a lot.
Yeah.
Like us losing our game today like
Right.
could affect
Yeah.
next
How many
month.
games are in the high school football season?
9.
Yeah. You don't have any time at all.
No,
You have 2 months and that's over pretty
Yeah.
much.
Where like college, you lose 2 games, like you're done. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
what do they play? 11 or 12?
Yeah.
They play 12
It's
games,
not a lot.
13? I
Yeah.
don't even know. Yeah.
Where like even
not
the
that much.
NFL, like NFL's what 18 now?
17.
Oh, I thought they added the game.
They did. It was 16. What's wrong with you? You know this.
I'm all over.
You know this.
You're right. It is.
It's 17.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. 2 by
Yeah.
but it's like every game does matter. So it's like
Yeah.
I don't
When
know.
you play 162,
it's hard to give a shit about
you
like
can
this.
you can
this-
miss a few.
Yeah, the 46th
or 100,
game where you're
or-
like,
yeah.
who gives a shit?
Yeah. And like when we're obviously like more drawn to the Red Sox than anything, so that's on the East Coast. And when they go to the West Coast, I'm not friggin' staying up till 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock to see the beginning of the game.
No, it's just not.
There's
worth
no
it.
way. No. I wake up
Same.
at 4:45 for work. I'm not
Yeah.
like I can't stay up past 10 or I'll die the next day.
I stay up all the time, but I'm not gonna stay up for baseball. And it's just because like their energy's low. Like
Yeah.
they shoot shots of like the dugout, and everyone's just like
It's like every 30 games is like fun
something
or
yeah.
interesting happens.
Mhm.
So something interesting is happening. Yeah.
It's just tough. It's hard to care about something. If
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think you care.
I also have YouTube TV, and they don't have Nessun, which carries the Red Sox games.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a problem. So
That's a lot of people.
yeah.
A lot of people get really.
But I like the platform and like
really.
how user friendly it is. Yeah. So I choose to keep it.
Just
But I like
But you
I
can't
don't
watch
I don't watch the Red Sox because of that, and
Mhm.
I can't see the Bruins either.
hockey's kind of the same way. I feel.
I love hockey. Now playoff hockey though is the best playoff of any sport.
Mhm.
Like it is
Yeah.
so intense.
I think like hockey live is the best sport you can see.
Yeah.
No matter what.
It's fast.
Yeah.
It's fun.
They make it seem like every game matters.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's like, okay, I care.
They play hard, and they make like a quarter of the salary of baseball players.
God, baseball's
Something like that.
That's the other problem. It's like so out of touch.
The
Yeah.
luxury tax or whatever, or the cap. I don't know. They can just pay.
Mhm.
You can buy your team.
Oh, fully.
I mean, that's what the
Mhm.
Dodgers and the Yankees have always
That's
done.
why I
The
love
Red
that
Sox
movie
do
like
that.
Moneyball. Like Moneyball.
Where they don't buy their team.
Yeah.
They don't buy their team.
But it's also like an underdog thing.
The beginning
where
of
I'm like,
analytics, right?
Yeah,
That's
where
what
I'm
that
like,
was.
yo,
Yeah.
Baseball was like, if I could follow a team like that, I'd be like, I'm all in.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
How about that though? A movie about a team
losing.
that doesn't win anything in the end. Just like
They tried. They tried their best.
I actually didn't know the outcome of Moneyball until I saw the movie
I didn't
because I
either.
was such a little kid when this happened.
Mhm.
So watching the movie, I get to the end and I'm like, oh, they didn't even win.
didn't win.
That's such a bummer.
That's like Friday Night Lights, like the movie.
Okay.
Nothing hits.
Okay, never seen it.
You've never seen
I
this
don't
movie.
think so. I don't think so.
That's outrageous.
What about
man.
the TV show?
the TV show's like all time.
Okay,
The TV
never
show's
seen
like-
that either.
There's the movie you need to see just as someone like who cares about sports.
Okay,
And like you've played sports, so like you know
yeah,
how it feels to like lose something.
yeah,
Like there's to win and then like team camaraderie.
yeah.
And it's set in like I don't know, the 90s maybe.
How
Or
old is
80s?
the movie?
The movie's old.
Oh, really?
It's
Older than the show.
Yeah. The
Oh, shit.
movie came it was a book. I just figured this out last night actually. So an author quit his job, moved to Texas, and followed the like Permian Panthers. Like out of nowhere decided to follow them. Excuse me. And follow this random high school and then just like write about it. And then it just turned out like they had this kind of weird season. And then the book was like a bestseller. So then they made the movie. And then they rebooted it with a show. So like there's no connection from the movie to the show.
Yeah. It's a brand new story, but same kind of concept.
Yeah, it's the same-
They
same-
centered it around high school football and like
In Texas
The,
and-
yeah,
Yeah.
and the students.
It
and
only gets
whatever.
confusing because the wife of the coach in both movie and show is the same woman.
Oh,
Yeah, so like the
so
first
there is a person there that.
Yeah, so it's a weird but
That is
she's
weird.
amazing at it. Yeah.
Yep.
The movie's easier to watch. I'd definitely watch that.
The movie's easier to watch. Yeah, the show is a commitment.
It's a long
It's seasons and seasons.
Mhm.
Yeah, a lot of
It's
episodes.
good, but it gets better over time where it's
Yeah.
like the movie's just good all
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, I don't know what we were fucking talking about.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. But I'm glad earlier when we were just talking about your knee, I was gonna almost say, oh, you're like the Booby Miles in the moment, and he's running back from the movie.
Oh, and
it
I
would've-
would not
it
have
would've
gotten
just-
that.
Yeah,
no.
it would have been a flop.
I would have been like,
known.
did you just call me booby? Like, what?
What is that?
No, it's sore.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a week.
Have you ever had like a major injury? Like
No. So this is one of the other things
This
I
is
was gonna bring up is like I've never actually had like a major injury.
Mm-hmm.
Like I cut my finger when I was young. That had to have surgery and like rehab and everything because I like did cut tendons and nerves and all that stuff. Like
How did
yeah.
you cut it?
Just
Dyson stuff.
no. Well, cleaned some fish after I went fishing with my grandfather one day. Got back, cleaned the fish, and we always leave this knife just stuck right in the board. Like there's just a piece of wood that we like use to like outside, you just hose it off after. This was like every other week, like in the summer, like one of us cousins would like go fishing with him. So like this board got a lot of use and stuck the knife in the board and I had the blade facing away from me and my hand just went right down the blade. and I cut my pinky right down to the bone. Blood everywhere, all that shit. Yeah, so
That's
surgery, physical therapy, all that shit. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's really the only injury I've had that resulted in, something major like that. So this was like,
it's real like,
this was like, oh shit, that fucking hurts.
yeah,
like
and
that really
scary
hurts.
because you don't know like how it's supposed to feel. When,
Yeah. So I'm trying to take it easy, but at the same time, like, I don't want it to hold me back too much. I played an entire round of disc golf today. Probably shouldn't have done that. A lot of walking.
Probably not safe.
That was like, I probably walked like a mile.
That's a lot. Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
Like,
I wouldn't advise it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You probably should have got. Are there carts in these places? Like, how does this work?
No.
You just walk.
You have a backpack.
You just have to walk.
So, yeah, there's disc called backpacks, and like all your discs are in there, like stacked together. Easier to carry than
what makes a different disc?
So like the discs are designed different to fly further or glide longer, which are two different things. Fast, there's like speed.
There's fast gliding.
I don't really know. I don't know it as well as I should. 'Cause I just started playing like in June, so there's putters which like they look different. You flip them over, they're all like they're carved out differently. Like the underneath looks different, and some of them are different kinds of plastics and whatnot. And they all have a different purpose, just like golf clubs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just easier.
You better at this than golf?
I'm so much better at disc golf than regular golf. 100%.
Did you like frisbee before, or is this
no?
like
I never. So I loved ultimate frisbee in gym, like when I was in high school and shit. Like that was fun.
Ultimate frisbee.
Ultimate frisbee is such a blast.
I would love to get do a rec league.
Yeah.
Ultimate.
I know somebody that actually played ultimate frisbee when they were in college. Yeah.
That's so sick.
Yeah. So, and I've always been able to like kind of throw a frisbee, but I was like, I want to try disc golf because it's cheaper than regular golf. Like you can buy discs and a backpack.
A disc.
And you can play. You can buy discs, get a backpack, and play a round for $30. Well, maybe more than that. Bags are probably like $30 themselves, so like $45-50.
That's not bad.
You can play an entire round. Or you can start playing.
Do you like lose frisbees a lot? Like how we
hit
a golf
that's the
ball,
other thing. When you hit a golf ball and it goes into the woods, you don't fucking look for it.
No. Frisbee.
For the most part.
You're like, I gotta.
But when you throw a disc into the woods, you go to look for it.
Yeah.
We would spend like half hour looking for discs before we give up. Like, yeah, it sucks. When you lose a disc, it sucks, especially if it's one that you like rely on a lot. Like you throw it all the time and then you throw it into the fucking woods and you can't find it for like 20 minutes. And then you got people coming up behind you. Like,
how busy is this thing?
It's not super busy, but depending on where you play, it can be. Like, I live 20 minutes from Portland. There's a disc golf course that used to be a 9-hole golf course, regular golf. And it's in Scarborough, very close to Portland.
Or whatever?
Huh?
It just got converted?
Yeah, they like converted it. I don't know how long it's been converted, but yeah, it's actually like one of the better courses around where I live. And that one can be busy because it's so close to Portland. But there's a couple places, they're all over the place. All you have to do is own a bunch of land and
that's true.
Invest a little money installing the baskets. And
it's probably cheaper than this thing.
I don't know. How much all this cost?
I don't know. I just got these just for Halloween. I got all the old ones over there.
I like the Us movie poster.
I know. I was gonna put those up for Halloween, but like it reflects off that, so I'm just like,
and
it looks weird.
Yeah,
it looks weird, just
that's
like
cool.
a poster there. So I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know what to do.
It'd be cool if you could like attach it to the ceiling or something. Just like,
well, that's what we want to get like a, what's it called, like a neon or light up sign, but it was like there's nowhere to put it, so it's like whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The setup will improve.
Yeah, that's
It'll
the
improve.
hope. I mean, if you like just look at like the first one,
yeah,
where it's like white sheets and just like terribly angled, it's like
when this shit blows up though.
Yeah,
like when you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year doing this, the family business now.
Yeah, everyone.
you're gonna have your own space.
Yeah, it's gonna.
I'm
look
predicting the
legit.
future.
Yeah, I'm gonna dump so much money.
You already have. There's
I
no coming
know.
back now. You might as well just keep
No.
going.
Yeah, not
It's
at
deeper
all.
and deeper. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. There's no winning right now.
Oh my god. Inflation, though,
What a mess. Like, what a terrible time for like
to be alive.
to be an adult.
I don't know
Like
how sensitive
starting
this is,
adult.
but- Yeah.
It's some bullshit.
Yeah. Although, boy, am I glad I went through my high school years before at-home days or whatever.
Oh, like
Remote learning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Snow days. Can you imagine? Like, just not ever really having a snow day anymore?
Or just going to or not going to school.
Yeah.
Like, I loved going to school. Like, I liked being in school.
I fucking hated being in
Really?
school. Yeah.
We were just talking about I loved the bus. I loved like elementary school, middle school.
I just liked
loved
going
it.
there to like hang out. And
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Totally not.
No, I
how
wasn't
you should
like
look at school. But yeah, I
I wasn't going.
I was
there,
a terrible
I
student.
can't wait to learn.
yeah.
I'm like, I can't wait
Yeah.
to find out what happens in the 1800s.
Yeah. yeah.
I'm fucking riveted on what
Like
happened. But
riveting.
yeah, oh my god, tell me
Yeah.
what Benjamin.
Yeah. It's
Franklin
not. It wasn't my favorite time.
No.
There were certain things I liked about it.
That's how it is
But-
with like coaching though. Like all the kids will be like, "Oh, I'm having." You get like an option if you want to do like a at home day or not. And I'm just like, "What are you doing? Why?" Like you don't realize like these days are numbered, man. Like you're not going to be coming back to this.
What do you mean?
Like they're choosing not to be in school learning and just like hang out at home and learn.
Yeah,
But I'm
there's
like,
no learning going
Dude,
on.
like you're losing out on like so much fun times.
Yeah.
Like once you're out, you're like, "Oh yeah, that was tons of fun."
Yeah. And like, I'm 28 now. So when I look back at that shit was easy.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm like, wow, I really didn't apply myself at all.
No, not at
And
all.
like, I regret going to college. Like, I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate the fact that I hate the fact that I went to college for a career that I didn't like and then stopped doing after 3 years.
Yeah, that's true.
That sucks.
That's a tough.
And then I'm not the only person that happened to. Like, that happens to
No,
thousands of people,
No,
like
my
all the time.
girlfriend went to UNH for 4 full years, got a degree in something she doesn't do, just to go back to community college, and she like just finished.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
and she's like, "Oh, it sucks." We're like, sometimes I regret not getting like the college experience, but I'm also like,
What, like living in a dorm and
Yeah.
like, yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm also like, I know my energy where I would have
I'm
just.
not a
been
partier. And like, I feel like that's,
I
you
wasn't
kind of
at the
have to be
time.
slightly like rowdy to go to
Yeah.
college like that.
But I wasn't either. Like I didn't really start drinking until I turned 21. Like I'm that square. But like I easily could have been
That's so
talked into a
nuts.
frat.
Yeah.
I definitely could have been the dude right now with like
yeah.
the E whatever
Yeah.
and been like, "No, I ride or die with my frat dudes."
Yeah.
Like if you and me went to a frat thing, I would be like, "No, Evan, that's my dude. We were brothers." Like
I don't know if I could be in a frat.
I could get talked into it. Like I see video, like there was a video of a bunch of dudes in college like just moving a giant boulder, and I was like, that looks like so much fun. I was like, I would love to just hang
meathead
out.
energy.
Yeah,
dude.
just love to
like,
hang out with the
what
bros
fuck?
and move a rock.
Getting so drunk and just
Yeah.
moving a rock. Yeah.
But at the
That sounds like
time,
a
I don't
blast.
know if I would have.
Yeah.
Have I?
It was kind of intimidating.
I do agree.
Like going to a college like that, it's still intimidating. I just
Yeah.
feel like it wasn't gonna be for me. So I went to community college.
yeah,
And, you know,
my
it sucked.
this is how like what a bad student I was. Is I didn't take my SATs. I didn't do like anything.
I don't know why I took mine.
I
Shouldn't have.
I applied to Plem late with no SATs and a reused like paper on why I wanted to go to college, and then was blown away that I was put on the wait list. I was like, "What
You were
the?"
put on the wait list?
Yeah,
How's that possible?
I know. I was like, "That's crazy," but I was also
Maybe they
like,
felt bad for you.
I was also offended. I was on the wait list. I was so I was like, "What the?"
didn't get in?
I know. I
Are you
was blown-
serious?
I was blown away. And
Bullshit.
someone was like, "You didn't even do the SATs." I was like, "Yeah, but like, my GPA was so bad."
Yeah. And I had I had a terrible
Awful.
GPA.
I failed a math class on purpose senior year because I didn't need the credit. And I didn't like the teacher.
So
Like I
did you
did it
just
out of
stop
spite.
showing up.
No, I just didn't do the work.
You just didn't do anything.
Yeah.
You just went to class.
Yeah,
and
and if I
just didn't do
failed a
anything.
test and she'd be like, "You can redo it," I'd be like, "I'm all set,"
Oh man,
because I didn't like
that's
her.
that poor attitude.
I know, dude. Like I was.
Do you wish you did that differently?
No, I didn't like her. So it was just, no.
So when
I said I did. I was talked into doing that math class, and I was set. I was like, "All right, fine, I'll take it," because she was like, "It looks better on college since you haven't done one since sophomore year." It's like, okay, fine. But I was like, I'm not having her as my teacher. I had her for the 2 other classes, and I know me and her don't get along. I can't learn from her. Like, the way she teaches isn't for me. And we just butt heads. She's like, okay, it's fine. Like, I will make sure you don't get her. I got her. And they were like, just give it a chance.
lied.
Give it a chance. And I gave it a shot, and she failed me. So I failed her.
Damn.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah, I'm a real
A lot
spiteful
of like
kid,
kids
though.
not getting along with teachers. Like, oh, God.
Yeah. But then also, like, dealing with high school kids, I'm like, dude, just shut up and do the
Yeah.
work.
High school kids are assholes.
It's so
They're
so
assholes.
tough. Nothing makes you feel like older and dumber.
Looking back now, I was like, man, that was so stupid. So stupid.
It's funny, like, to think about like the stuff you get upset about too. Like I used to be so like jealous,
Of.
like in relationships and stuff.
Oh, really?
Or like or like if I wasn't like hanging out with certain friends and I was like, yo, you didn't invite me. That's fucked up. And I'd be so. But I'm like, dude, that's what you got upset about.
Yeah.
Like, looking back now, I'm
Yeah.
like, grow up.
You
dude.
like, it's like the littlest thing would set you off.
Mm-hmm.
Like nowadays, it's like real problems. Like,
Oh,
we
yeah.
have like real problems.
Yeah.
Like bills.
It's
Too
yeah.
much bills, actually.
Yeah.
But it's sore.
Are you?
It's a little sore.
It's pretty. You're very lucky, I guess. Like, it
Yeah,
didn't,
I literally
didn't get
brought
both of
my
you.
lunchbox with an ice packs in it, and like in there is like one of the ones that you can like put around you.
Here?
Like, yeah,
like it's in the car.
yeah, it's in the car. I brought it, and I was like, I'll probably ice it when I sit down, like when we sit down to do this, and I totally fucking forgot it in the car. So, yeah,
You can go get it.
no, it's okay. I'll be all right.
That's okay.
I keep sinking in this chair because it's actually really comfortable.
It's the old chairs we had there. Oh my god! So getting these chairs was so weird. I don't think I ever even like told this. Yeah, the story of how we got it. They were red, like bright red chairs before. It looked atrocious, and I was like, all right, like I want something else that'll look better. No, I'm okay. See how drunk I get first.
Wait, are you not allowed to because of being a coach at a school?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I don't. Honestly,
I mean,
didn't know.
unless they watch, but
I didn't know if they.
then it's creepy if
I
you
don't know
watch.
if they
it.
drug tested you as an employee.
No,
Oh.
we didn't get our contract until last week. It's been so.
Why is that?
Because they didn't do the paperwork.
Is this some COVID related thing?
No, they just
where like
didn't do
there's
it.
Understaffed or something.
No, they just
or-
didn't do the paperwork and send it to us. It was so stupid.
What the fuck?
I forgot we were supposed to sign contracts.
How long you been coaching now?
This is year 5.
Holy shit.
Yeah, 1 year at a middle school, and then this is year 4. But I don't know.
Go on. I don't know what you're talking about.
But yeah, so how we got the chairs. We would just kind of like look at like Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace, and Maddie, my girlfriend, saw them, and we were like, oh yeah, like they're pretty cheap. So we messaged the guy, and he was like, yeah, like I'll be at the house this time. Like, can you guys come? We're like, yeah, sure. It's like a half hour away. On our way there, he sends another message and goes, hey, so it's kind of hidden. When you get to the driveway, it's a dirt driveway with a bunch of bushes and trees and 2 cinder blocks. Just go between them. Okay. And then we pull up and we almost go by it because it's literally like 2 massive like Jersey barriers
Oh.
with just like,
Okay. Not a cinder block.
what did I say? Cinder blocks?
You said
Oh.
cinder blocks, which is like, I don't know.
Big,
I could like hold one
So,
in my
yeah,
lap.
like massive like Jersey
Yeah,
barriers.
okay, yeah,
Kind of,
okay.
yeah. And we're like, okay, that's weird. So we just go up it, and it's like a solid like minute. Which like if you
So
really
the driveway's long?
yeah. So like if you actually break down like how long, like 1, 2, 3. Like,
Yeah.
a minute of going up, and it's like that's weird. Like it's a
Yeah.
long. And it's
weird.
all in the woods. You're
It's kind
like,
of creepy.
yeah.
It's kind of.
And then we pull up, and yeah, it's like the most strange. The best way to describe it, I guess, is like. Have you ever seen, what's that movie where she's a robot? And he like,
She's a robot.
yeah, there's a girl who's a robot. Ex Machina.
Ex Machina.
It's
Am I pronounced?
Machina?
I don't know.
I've always said Machina.
No, I've never seen it.
Okay, that's okay.
I've never seen it, but I've seen like a trailer or whatever.
Yeah.
And
so it's
yeah,
like a weird
kinda
rich
odd.
guy house like that, but it's also like clearly hasn't been touched or used, but then also looks like it has like weird beams. Like it just looks made out of like part like concrete, but then partially. It's the creepiest thing. Like it just looks like you're about to get chained up,
Mhm.
and the dude's sitting in a broken down golf cart in front, and like we pull up, and he's like. Oh my god, this
Oh
is
my
so weird.
God, dude.
And I
You're
pull
like
up.
in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
like,
and I'm
are
like,
you about to?
she
like,
literally when we started going up the driveway was like, I sent the address to like one of my friends in case she doesn't hear from us in like 20 minutes. That's probably a good call. And we pulled up. I go, that was a really good call. And so we get out, and he's like, oh, you guys looking for the chairs, right? I was like, yep. He goes, all right, so these are my parents' house. They like never use this room, so they never sat in them. So like they're kind of dusty, but they're also probably a little like heat rashed or whatever, just because they sat in the same spot and never moved. So the window would just.
Yeah.
And we're like, no, they look fine. They look good. So I just grab them and I start throwing them in, and he keeps trying to talk to us and stuff. But they're in like this weird garage that's not really connected.
Was he the only person there?
Only person there, yeah.
Oh god.
But it's like even it wasn't even a driveway. It was like just dirt with like still shit grown. So nothing's like kept.
Yeah.
It is the sketchiest environment. And then like we just stand there for a second, and he like wants to keep talking.
Oh no. No, I want to get my shit
I'm
and
like,
get
let's
out.
go,
That's
dude.
what I want to do.
So he like kind of kept talking. He's like, yeah, things are crazy right now. Gas prices keep going up and all that. I'm like, yep.
Oh
Yeah.
my
And
god.
he was like, this is a nice truck, because I was using my dad's truck. I was like, I bet
Wait, so
gas
is this just you, or
Me
is it
and
you and
her.
your girlfriend?
Me and her, yeah. And I'm like, this is so fucking weird.
Fuck.
And he goes, all right, well, I'm not going to keep you any longer. You can kind of
Yeah,
loop
please
around.
don't.
Yeah.
Please don't.
He's like, you can loop around. Just feel free. Like, don't worry about it. Like, we're not keeping anything tidy here or whatever. I was like, okay. And we start to leave. And I'm like, I hope you can you check the back seat real quick? Like, make sure no one's
Yeah.
hiding.
Yeah.
It was just, I don't know. I guess it wasn't that, but it was so weird. We like even tried looking it up, the address, and like couldn't find anything on like recently sold houses or
It's
anything.
just like off the grid.
Yeah. It like literally, and then we're, yeah.
But there was a house out there.
Yeah. It was like, it was just
Was
so
it
weird.
a shitty house?
No, it was massive. It was really big, but it was like just weirdly designed. But then also the same thing, if you look up the address, it shows up at a house that's down the street. Like we drove by it and looked, and we're like, that's it. That's the one that pops up when you put in the address.
That's
of, like,
weird.
photo. But then if you also put it in your GPS, it shows you pass it like maybe 100 yards before it.
Yeah,
So
I've run
like-
into that before, where like you put it in on Apple Maps or whatever, and it just isn't right. Like
There's
the
so-
destination just isn't right. It's not
Mhm.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
there's
just
weird
a
stuff
weird
like that.
It was a weird vibe. It was
Yeah.
so strange, but got two
In the
really
middle of the
comfy chairs.
woods, like
Yeah.
just that's
So far away.
it's odd.
Yeah. But it was like also so cool where house just looked really awesome, where we're like, kind of wish he wasn't like a sketch ball.
Yeah.
I would have asked to like go inside
Yeah.
just to check, because like just the layout was so weird, because it was like hilly.
Did it seem like it was new? No, like it had been there for a while.
Yeah.
That's so. That's.
But it was clearly,
I don't
like,
even know if that's more
built.
weird. I don't
It
know.
was like built clearly like one of a kind. Like it wasn't like an
Yeah.
ordinary house. Like
Yeah.
if he wasn't like hanging out, I was gonna take a picture, because it was like I've never seen something like it. It was like you pull up and it was
you
like,
should show it to me on like Google Maps
we should
or
try.
Google Earth
I'll
or
try
like
it. I bet she still has the address. I'll ask her for it.
yeah.
Just go out there.
Yeah.
Just show up.
No, I'm not fucking going
Oh,
out there. Not
Well, that
after
was-
the way you described
So
it. I'm
the
not going there.
The cinder block thing at the beginning too, like they had a chain that couldn't connect. So like probably when they're done for the day, like they chain it so you can't just go up the drive. So it's
So he goes down his mile-long fucking driveway,
yeah,
and
chains
then
his driveway shut.
is it a compound?
But
Like, is there a fence around
That's
the
probably
entire
the best
thing?
way to describe
Like,
it. Yeah.
oh, what the fuck?
It's very weird. It's so,
Oh
and
my
he's
god!
but
You brought that movie up, where she's a robot. I'm not even gonna try and say it again.
yeah.
We gotta talk movies at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to do that now.
I don't
We
care,
like to
whatever.
talk movies.
We do talk movies a
For
lot.
some reason, I
Yeah.
don't know, some pop culture stuff. Like, I'm
Yeah.
kind of into that. I recently went to the movie theater.
Yeah, what'd you say?
Okay, I'm gonna try and see if you can guess what it is.
Okay.
It's a scary movie. You
Was
could call it horror.
Was it Bodies?
It was not.
Oh, I thought I was
It was
gonna
not.
get one hit.
It was not.
Oh.
No. It's got an actor in it who hasn't really been in a lot lately, but was in some funny and also another scary movie that's pretty iconic. It's like a B-lister.
When did you go to the movies?
I went to the movies
When was this?
last weekend, last Saturday.
Oh. It wasn't Nope.
It wasn't Nope. I don't think Nope is in theaters anymore.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
That's like on like DVD or whatever. You can like buy it. Okay, I'll give you another hint. It starts with a B. I don't know. Maybe you haven't seen a preview for it at all. It really flew under the radar.
I have no idea.
Okay, Justin Long. That's the actor. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a movie called Accepted,
Yeah.
where they like make
Yeah,
up their
yeah.
own? They're like
Yeah.
college.
That's
they're
a
fake
very
college.
creative
That's a
movie.
funny
Yeah.
movie. That's a
Wait,
funny
he was
movie.
in so much actually, like Waiting. He was in.
What's
so
the
much.
now? What's the other scary movie? Very iconic. It's like over 20 years old.
Oh, did you go see Jeepers Creepers?
Okay, that's the movie that he's in. I saw Barbarian.
Oh yeah, no, yes.
Fucking weird,
Yeah,
man.
Where they both book the same like.
It's an Airbnb or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, it's in some like rundown neighborhood just outside Detroit. And like, do you want me to give you any spoilers?
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like you'll watch it
I'll definitely
if
watch
I tell
it.
you about it, but I don't know how much you want to know.
I definitely will watch it no matter what because I
Okay.
did remember seeing like trailers and stuff for it, and I loved how like old school it looked. Like
Yeah.
even just the poster.
Now, Justin Long, no,
I didn't even know he was in there.
he's also like one of the directors or producers or like
Oh,
writers
okay.
or
There you go.
something. Yeah, so like, it's like his movie through and through. Plus, he's acting in it.
I didn't know he was in it.
Yeah, he's in it. Yeah. So like,
Is he like some weird twist to it? Because I don't even remember.
no,
seeing him.
actually, his character is an asshole. So he basically plays this actor, that has like a sexual harassment like lawsuit against him, and he gets canceled. So he like it basically like is gonna have no money in like 6 months or whatever. So he goes to this Airbnb that he owns. That's this house in this rundown, like nobody lives in the houses, like neighborhood. It was like it was thriving back in like the 80s, but everyone left. Like, must have been like the economy and all
Yeah.
that stuff, the job market. But this one random house was like finished, and like it was strange. Like, it was the weirdest fucking thing. But like in the beginning of the movie, you don't know that because the chick, I'm having like a brain cramp now. I've only seen it once, so it's like, how much of it do I remember? Anyway, when the person arrives there in the beginning of the movie, it's dark, so you don't see that the
It's
neighborhood is
that-
like really like run down and shitty
Oh.
until like the morning. But basically, this house is connected to like a tunnel system underneath, and there's this thing that's like human like that lives down there. And it lives down there because in the 80s, when this neighborhood was thriving, the man that lived there was like a serious, like sick, disgusting predator type person,
Huh.
and would like take girls down there and like have children with them, and like, yeah, dude, like
That's
fucked up shit happened there, and like this thing that was living there, like present day, was a product of that, like incest, like
Of just like
disgusting shit
awful
happening down there.
sadness,
Yeah,
yeah.
so bad. And you would stay in the Airbnb, and like it could access the house from the tunnel network underneath, and it would like take people and like kill them or whatever. And like, long story short, like it ends odd, but I don't know, I feel like it's worth a watch.
Oh yeah,
Because it's not your average horror movie.
Is not.
It's
that's not
just
what I thought.
strange.
Wow.
But
So it's
yeah.
wow, really not what you'd expect of like when you watch the trailer. It just seems like he's gonna be some guy who just like murders her.
Yeah.
In this house, they. Both...
And you're not expecting the creature or whatever to be what it is.
Yeah.
Like a mutant human.
Wow.
Normally it's because of like some like weird exposure to like a nuclear accident or like a like, have you ever seen Wrong Turn? Well, they're just like severely like incest. I guess that's the same.
Yeah.
But like The Hills Have Eyes, like they were there like during like the nuclear testing.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those movies?
I've seen a bit.
Yeah. So like it was along those lines, but it was oddly strong. It was a woman with like 4 teeth and like fucking hardly any hair, and like its tits were just flopping out, and it was like oddly like superhuman like.
Some like costume designer had to like come up with a couple different tits, and
get this,
like,
the person
bigger.
that plays the thing is a man.
I feel like you kind of have to.
And you just like they just strap the prosthetics on the man.
He had to stand there, and they were like, "Go bigger."
Yeah, go bigger. Yeah,
we need them bigger.
They were big, and like the creature, like it takes people and also like tries to make them her baby, like she like wants a baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, another weird twist. She makes Justin Long's character suck on the. Yeah.
He gets some of mom's milk.
I don't know if
him.
he put up a fight. He was like whipping back and forth.
He fought it.
Yeah.
Have you seen
fucking weird movie.
It's old but Strangers.
Is this Strangers? So
where they have the masks.
Yeah, so okay, yeah. Yes. Yeah.
They're like not rebooting.
They basically just like torment this couple throughout a night, and then they kill them.
Yeah, it is the scariest.
It's a terrifying movie.
Awful. It's
terrifying.
Nothing more fearful. Like I was like 11 when I first saw this with family, and was
it's like this could happen to me at any moment.
Yeah,
and it's terrifying.
We well, they're also rebooting it, or not? I don't know if they're rebooting it, but
are they gonna make another version of it or something?
They're making three more.
3 more?
Yeah.
There's only one, right?
2.
There's 2.
Yeah, they came out with the second one like a year or 2 ago.
It's Strangers something, right?
Yeah, it's
like
something weird. Yeah. Oh, jeez. I put way too much Tito's in that.
You need a bigger glass so you can get a little more 7-Up.
Yeah, I think so. 7-Up is the minority in this.
Good thing I drove and you didn't drive, because you're fucked.
I do this every time.
Do you really? Get drunk?
Yeah. Yeah, like every time. Honestly, there's like, you go through there's probably like the first 2 or 3, and then like 1 or 2 more since that I'm not like drinking. I'm like, this isn't a good look. I should probably stop. And then I just go right ahead. I'm like, it's way more fun though.
You're like, hey guys, have you seen this podcast where this like drunk with long hair, Jesus hair,
exactly,
is just rambling about random shit.
Yeah, and doesn't let anyone else talk. It's aggressive. Yeah. It's so much.
What else is there? What else can we talk about? How long have we been doing this?
Like 50 minutes.
All right, we should probably like keep it under an hour.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
there's definitely more shit that we should talk about.
Yeah, we
like,
can take a break.
I want to talk about Tua.
Yeah, poor guy.
And I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's talk about basketball. We'll talk about the Celtics
I can't believe
and
that coach
Udoka.
Can't even say his name. Hasn't even been long enough where I can learn his name before he gets himself kicked.
It went rather well last year, and then this happens. And I think they got better. Okay, we got to stop talking about it.
They definitely got better.
But yeah, we can talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to go sport to sport.
Yeah.
Hockey's not doing anything.
No.
Unfortunately, you don't like motorsports. And I
wish I liked.
And it's my number one.
Is it really?
Yeah, it really is.
What's the thing about it? Because I truly don't get what
attracts me to it.
It's
type of thing.
Because it's also I lived 2 miles through the woods from the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. So to me the races were always annoying because it was inconvenience to my life.
Yeah. Because you never went. You always got caught up in the traffic or whatever.
We did go, but it was traffic. We had to deal with drunks on our road, and it was more inconvenience. So it's I didn't.
I mean, to be honest, going to Fenway is inconvenient. So is Gillette because that's right on Route 1.
Gillette's so inconvenient. I don't know if there's a worse stadium spot than Gillette.
I know. You put it on Route 1 in Massachusetts, and it's literally gridlocked for hours on either side of the game. It's horrible.
I think it was 2 years ago. Oh, God. But someone brought me to a preseason game as a surprise. So we were on our way there, and I had no idea that we were going. So we were on our way there, and we got almost there. And they're like, would periodically ask, oh, do you know where we're going? I'll be like, no. Do you know where we're going? I was like, no. And then I saw Foxborough parking, and I was like, oh, we're going to a preseason game. But it's we were in houses, and then in a mile you're at the stadium.
It kind of...
That seems so annoying.
It's out of place.
Mm-hmm.
It's out of place. It really should be closer to Boston.
It should be.
I don't know.
Everyone always thinks we're just Boston.
Yeah, I don't know why it's in Foxborough. It's such a strange area
location
for it to be, but there's a legit mall and shit there.
It is pretty cool.
It's it's nice. No, it actually is nice.
The stadium and the setup is very nice.
And Patriot Place, where all the stores are, is actually really nice.
Mm-hmm.
But the area sucks.
It's awful. We went to
bad.
This is awful. We went to a preseason game last year on a whim. We went to Walmart, and my brother texted me and goes,
"You went to Walmart and ended up at a preseason game?"
Yeah, yeah. This is how crazy this goes.
Oh shit, dude! You told me about this. I think we're talking about this.
We went to Walmart to get dinner, and my brother calls me and goes, "Hey, do you want to go to the Patriots game?" You go, what are you talking about? Do you want to go to the Gillette game?
Is this also a preseason? This is a preseason game?
Yeah.
Who they play? I think they played a team that was a good team.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad team.
Even though it was preseason.
Yeah. And it might have been the Eagles, maybe. Because the first one I went to was I don't remember now, whatever. And I was like, what are you talking, why? And he goes, a friend of mine from work, a customer, has tickets. He's a ticket season holder.
Yeah.
And he can't go, and he offered me the tickets, and he's like, I can't go, but I told him I'd ask you, do you want to go? And I turned to her, I go, do you want to go to the Patriots game?
That's how I went to all my games.
Yeah.
I've been to 4.
It's nothing better.
I've been to 4 and 1 preseason game, and it was because I knew somebody that their dad had season tickets, and they couldn't go to every game because they were doing other things. They're busy. They were business owners and all that stuff. So
business owner.
Business.
Yeah, I get it.
Who is this?
Owners.
Who is this?
Cam.
Is this?
Yeah, the other.
And that is you.
That's 96 Cutest Baby Award winner.
What? Excuse me.
Yeah.
What baby award?
Cutest Baby of 96.
Where?
Right here.
No.
That's in the
cutest baby of what?
I don't know.
Pennacook?
I don't know. It was in some contest.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I have
That's
a bracelet. Yeah, dude.
What the hell?
I'll show you it after.
Now look at you.
Yeah. Now look. Now we're a star. We started a star. Now we're a star.
Oh my god.
We're the same.
Oh man, I'm distracted now.
But yeah. So we go to the game, or no, we were like, yeah, fuck it, let's go. And we're looking at the time, we're like, we'll barely make it. Where it's worth it to go. We're in just bullshit shorts and stupid T-shirts. Like she's wearing.
You weren't preparing to go to a game.
No,
at all.
we're preparing to go get stuff.
Yeah.
And we end up getting there, and we're like, it was so weird. And like, so she brought her purse, almost couldn't get in because of it. Her like $200
They don't
purse
let you
she
bring
has.
shit in there
Yeah,
at all.
but the kid behind us, I go through. Then the guy's like, "Hey man, like I can't let you in with that." And she's like, "What?" Like, and we're like, I turn, and the kid that's behind us and like a group of his friends go, "Come on, Terry. Come on, man. Let her go through, dude. Come on, man. Don't be like that." He knew him.
What?
Yeah, and is like, "Come on,
shit.
dude. Like, come on. Don't be like that, dude. Like, it's just a little purse. You ain't gotta be like that, dude. Come on, man." It is like, all right, fine. Like, whatever. It's cool. Fine.
Oh,
Let's just go through. And then like the
what
group
a kind gesture.
Yeah, but he's also
Wow.
like kind of a frat bro. So it's like I was like,
only a frat
Yeah,
bro would
yeah.
do something
I was like,
that,
dude,
or
thanks.
know that guy.
Yeah, I was like, thanks, man. Like, we really appreciate that. Like, that would have been a big problem. He goes, "No, I got you, man. Like, everyone just try to get to the game." I was like, "Yeah, I feel you." So the game ends. We're going up to go to the bathroom, and as I'm going up, I see a kid I went to high school with. I'm walking, and I hear Josh, Spinny. I heard Josh, and
So
I was
there
like,
are other people there
yeah.
that you knew.
I heard Josh,
Oh
and I
my
go, "There's
God.
no way this is for me." I keep going.
Yeah, dude.
I hear Josh
I'm in
again.
a different state
Yeah.
at a sporting event. Yes,
a random
but,
game I
like,
wasn't supposed to go
Yeah,
to.
right.
And I'm like, no way this is for me.
No,
Again, hear it again. I go, I'm not falling for this. Like, I'm definitely
I'm
going to
not
be
fucking turning around.
Yeah, and then I hear,
Yeah.
Josh Spinney. And I go, holy shit. And I turn.
They
Yeah.
included the last name
Yeah,
this time,
yeah,
and you were
threw
like,
it
oh
out. He
shit,
like really was like,
that's me.
dude, you're walking away from me right now? And I was like, what's up? I'll leave your name out because we're not that close. But he was like, what's up, man? I was like, what are you doing here? He goes, I live here.
I live here?
I go, you live at Gillette? He was like, nah, dude, I live in Mass now. Like, oh shit, cool, man. That's sick. Like, you're at the game.
So
Like,
random.
Yeah, it was so weird.
That's so
And then
random.
we're both going to the bathroom. So it was
Oh,
like
what the-
awkward to be like,
Yeah,
all right, dude, see ya.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not really looking to
Wash your hands.
I'm not really looking
Yeah.
to catch up, you know?
Yeah.
Like we're not
So
that
we
close.
go to, and then we leave the bathroom, and he's like, all right, dude, it was good to see you. Good to see you. Goes off, and then she comes over, and she's like, who were you talking to? Who did you meet? And I go, no, I went to school with him. And then I made a choice.
A choice.
A very poor choice.
Oh.
I see him go upstairs,
Oh, no.
and I go, oh, that's a pretty quick entrance than us having to walk almost around the other half to exit the way we came in. I go, no, I'll take the executive decision right now. We're going to go that way. I'm going to follow my boy. I know my man. I'll follow him. Took us to the back exit and completely the other side of the place, and then we exited. Couldn't get back in, obviously. And then we ended up having to walk through a different path that then was gated off.
When was this?
This was during the after the game ended.
After the game.
Everyone's
yeah.
leaving, and we're like, it was so up. We were up the road now from where our car was,
Oh.
and then like there was supposed to be an exit path, but then they fenced it out for some reason. So then we get there, and we're like walking back and we're like, what the fuck do we do? And then there's another couple and then a family also in the same boat. And he goes, are you guys trying to get up that way too? We go, yeah. He goes, yeah, this used to be an opening and now it's not. I go, I know.
Oh, it sounds like they fucked it up.
Yeah.
Like
so
security
all
or
of a sudden,
whatever, like-
and this couple, we end up walking up the road and like all this crazy adventure through to 3 wrong paths. We go through different paths incorrectly again until we have to walk literally all the way through basically to like the Patriots Palace or whatever,
Yeah.
into the wrong location to then
Ugh.
walk to the right place. It was the most inconvenient way,
Dude.
but we ended up still leaving early. So the game was still kind of going on in bullshit time.
Oh,
And then
really?
we kept hearing people cheer.
Oh.
And the guy pulls out his phone and goes, oh, they returned a kick. They returned a punt. I go, good for that guy.
Oh, shit.
He's like, oh, he returned. We scored before we could get back to the car. It was the most, and it turned out the couple parked in like the lot next to ours because we parked at like some.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. It was so convoluted,
annoying.
and she was like, "We're never going to another game again." I was like, that's probably a good.
No,
call.
you'll go again.
Yeah,
You'll go again.
yeah.
It's worth the experience
It's
here and
definitely
there,
fun.
but it's a true pain in the ass.
Yeah.
It's a true pain in the ass.
The,
Unless you're going to the garden,
the garden's the easiest.
where you can ride the train. And
I think that's the only. I think that's just the best way.
why would you
take
drive to the
take the
garden?
T, and then you're just at the garden,
Yeah.
and you just get to like.
Yeah.
you
I don't
ever-
even drive to Fenway. I
No.
will take the Downeaster
Mm-hmm.
to North Station, walk up and then across the street and go down into the subway, and then take the fucking subway all the way to
The
Fenway or like
Orange
Kenmore
line, yeah.
Square or whatever. It's like
Mhm.
closest.
That's every time I've gone to
Like
any of those games.
I've
yeah.
actually even taken the train to North Station, got off, and then walked all the way to Fenway. It's
Hmm.
about an hour.
I don't know the stops well enough. Like if I did it, I would be able to do it, but like thinking about it off cuff, I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's
It is fun. It is kind of fun though. It's like it's a nice little adventure.
going to Fenway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes me go like I could never survive New York though. Like living in New York.
No, I'm not a city person.
Me neither. I
I'm
couldn't
not a city
handle it.
person
No.
at all.
All right.
Yep.
Let's wrap this up.
Yep.
Appreciate it. It's a wrap on this one.
That was fun.
It was fun.
That was fun. We got a lot more to talk about.
Yeah, we
So-
definitely do.
We'll do another one.
All right.
All right.
Fun.